Okay, so now we're on City Skylines. We've got some people that have been asking how to start the game, what's the best setup, that kind of stuff. Over in the DLC corner, don't even look at that, unless you plan on buying some DLCs. But you want to hit new game, new map. I'm going to stick with the original starter map. Pop that next button, because I'm not changing the name, I'm not doing anything. When you start up, you're probably going to have this probably right here. You're going to have that all on. If you want disasters, you can turn it off or turn it down. Weather, whether or not you want the dramatic weather or day or night cycles. Sometimes noise pollution at night gets a little crazy. It's strictly up to y'all. Waiting on the loading screen to finish. As soon as this loading screen comes up, gets done, hit that pause button, hit the L3 button. It's the same thing on Xbox. See down on the bottom left hand corner, the pause button. It's paused. Next to that, you can hit the L3 and hold it, and it'll speed up time to ×3. You start off with $70,000. It's got the name of your town, how many people you have. The next, the green, blue, and orange. Those are the sections that you really need to pay attention to. Green is your residential. Blue is commercial. The yellow or orange is your industrial. This is a lot like SimCity. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty much SimCity done through a different company. Instead of being a Sid Meier's production, this is a Paradox production. Paradox is also known for games like Age of Wonders Planetfall, Stellaris, Surviving Mars, Rome Emporium. They do quite a bit of PC grand strategy games, and they've gotten into the kind of city designing and world designing with this and Surviving Mars. First thing you want to do is hit your road tab. Okay, you want the only roads they give you. If you hold the triangle button, you've got different ways of doing it. You can put curves in, you can freeform, you can have different snap options where it sticks to something. You can repair the roads manually. You can change the direction. And later on, when you unlock more roads, you will be able to just hit the upgrade button on a different road and swap them out. Me personally, I'm going to do some straight roads. I'm going kind of close. I'm going to go down probably 2. Actually, I want to spread this out just in case if I decide to put bigger roads in. So I'm going to go 2 and I'm going to go 163 degrees. Detach. Go down 2 again. Go 163 degrees. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but it works. We'll click that. There we go. That'll allow you to get some medium-sized roads if you want to, maybe even some large roads to upgrade later. Go down another 3. Then go down another 3. If you look at your snap options, see the little dotted lines? It's pretty much where you're going to tell you, it's going to tell you you're connected to the next road. They're not exactly going to be 100% perfect, but if you want perfect, you're talking to the wrong guy. I'll Go out here. Another 3. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm going to set this up for zoning. I'll explain that in a second. There's kind of some wasted space up here in the middle. I'm going to fill that in. This game will not let you roll back over the top of something. Go back out here another, well, until it snaps. Being at an odd angle, you're not going to get the perfect, everything ain't exactly perfect. But this will work. Each one of these spots, these are your intersections. If you don't like a stoplight system, you should be able to back out of that, hit this. Due to the fact that my controller is acting up, you can either put stop signs in or traffic lights. Choice is yours. Now that we've got this big open area, you're going to want to put some side streets in. You can either connect it all the way up, like so, to add in your, to make it easier for fire, EMS, and medical, garbage trucks, all that good stuff to get through here. I kind of toss some little side roads in because it kind of opens up a little bit extra area so that your quote-unquote sim people can have more room to build instead of having just dead air. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go off 3. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want to put my power plant and my dump as far away from human civilization as possible. Power plants and industrial areas pollute the ground. They make people sick. Too much noise will make people sick. But you see that orange cone that goes all the way around? That orange cone is the noise pollution. Or red cone. It is also about as much areas that's going to get polluted. I'm going to need a water pump. This is extremely, when you're putting your water and your sewage in, this is extremely something that you really should pay attention to. Otherwise, you're going to end up with sick people. See the arrows on the water? This is the flow direction of the water. So it's going to flow through here, and it's going to go out, and probably go out through the channel. Now, if you want to put your intake here, where it's clean, and put your sewage outtake over there, so that you're getting clean water over here on the left, and your dirty water is going out and up underneath the bridge and away from everybody. Because if you put them side by side and your intake is downstream of your output, your people are going to get sick because they're going to be drinking sewage. I don't know about you, but I personally don't want to be drinking crap water. We're going to put some pipes in. Without water, your Sims will not survive. They'll get ticked off, they'll take off, they'll leave, Everything you built was a chronic waste of time. Once you've got food, or you've got water, and you've got electricity, as long as you keep an eye on the other basic necessities, fire, police, healthcare, schooling, that kind of stuff, they kind of leave you alone. But now that we've got this built up, there's my water. I gotta get electricity. I have to get juice out to this intake pump. And I've got to get juice to the outtake. Now, this is pretty much all you can do. Now it's time to set up your zones. Your housing area. Where you want your people to live. Right now you got low density. This is pretty much your suburbs. Your mom and pop areas. Your quiet little retirement communities, that kind of stuff. If you put straight lines in, this will go extremely quick. When you've got curves, makes it a little bit more of a pain. Now I want to put some commercial. These are your shopping malls, your gas stations, your little shopping centers, that kind of stuff. Now I'm going to throw some more residential down, because believe me, people are going to start wanting to move into this area quick. But I'm going to put some industrial out here first. You want a buffer, some kind of buffer in between your residential and your industrial. Because the more industrial you have, the more ground pollution you're going to have, the more issues you're going to have with people getting sick. I press triangle again. So this is how I'm going to be able to set this up. Because I only want to go over so far. I don't need sick people. Now we'll go back to the fill. And I'm going to fill that in. Now I want to do a smaller one. I do not want to fill. Because I want to split this like that. Go back over, fill tool, done. And that's all you can do for it just a second. You went from $70,000 to $13. Now just turn it loose. People are going to start moving in, they're going to start complaining they don't have power. That's why I've got a little bit of a cap. I'm going to crank the speed all the way up by holding L3. And you can speed this up or slow this down at any given time. Okay, as you see, I've got people moving in. And their first thing they're going to do is complain they don't have power. So I'm going to run some power lines out here and attach to where the blue area is. As your city starts to sprawl, right now it's not even a town, it's a small little area. But as it sprawls, the blue's going to go along with it. Right now you're losing money. It's nothing new. You're going to be hemorrhaging for a little bit. But once you get your first cap, you'll unlock more things to do. I think your first one, you'll get some healthcare and some schooling, which is a good thing. You want your people educated. The more educated they are, the better jobs they can find, the more money they can make, which means the more money you can make. Another little thing is, I want to press triangle. Just hold triangle just by itself without pushing anything. I want to go to economy. It's not going to let me do it right this second. But once it allows it, you're going to get low residential, low commercial, and industrial. Put your taxes at 12%. Because personally, you don't have to pay them. They will. Well, right now we're just sitting here watching this area slowly start to build up. If you hold the center button just above the speaker and the PlayStation button, you go into a camera mode, where you kind of fly around and watch what people are doing, what they're building. And there's your coal plant. So honestly, I lived next to a coal plant there for a while, and they never look like that. We've got a nice little industrial area popping up. We'll go take a look down here at some of our commercial areas. Look, fast food restaurant right off the freeway. Got you a bookstore, car wash. Get your cell phones. Everybody get your cell phones. This Penny's, it's like a Denny's here in the States. I don't know if they're global or not. There's your first restaurant. But as people build up, they're going to start getting bigger and better houses. In some of your games, if you don't have the DLCs, you're not going to have the houses that kind of look like this. You can have the smaller cookie cutter houses. This one's got solar panels on it. It's for the cleaner living, green, something or another DLC. Well, we've hit our first milestone. So now I can play with taxes, deal with garbage, bring in healthcare. So you've got your garbage, your healthcare, and your schooling. They also give you some money. Money's nice. You're gonna burn through it. We'll get some healthcare going first. As you're looking at it, looking at your map, you pretty much want your healthcare to cover every road. You want those ambulances to be able to get out there and save people's lives. This community school, it's not like the ones you'll have in the base game. But this community school will allow my Sims, as I'm going to call them, to go from elementary school all the way through to high school without having to worry about another school. Right now I've got to wait on the dump. It's dirty. It has 100 pollution. It takes up a large area. So I think I want to kind of build a road off here just a little bit. See if my water covers it. It'll still be inside my water area. And I'll be able to put it right down here and not have much issues. I'm still kind of hemorrhaging money, not making money. But that's what happens as your town starts to grow. It takes a little bit. If you're in a hurry and you just want to build, go back, start a new game, and click on the unlimited money button. That'll allow you to do whatever you want. You can go up through your milestones just like any other game, any other part of the game, unless you want to actually get all them done all at once. But you can burn through your milestones pretty fast. You can sprawl real quick. You can buy more areas besides this little bitty chunk of land. But mainly, it just gives you the opportunity to reach out and go as fast as you can. But the problem with unlimited cash is it turns off your trophies. So if you actually want to play this and earn some trophies and say, hey look, I got 100% platinum on this game, then you can't do that. You have to work through it step by step, even with some failures. Ladies and gentlemen, Spring Valley is in the green. We are making money. We've got people popping in. Everybody seems to be happy. We're growing kind of small, but we're growing kind of fast for this little town. The industrial areas already started polluting. Look at all that nasty ass smog. What you can do is, if you want to check that out, go to Info Viewer, press down. You check your water. Yep, everybody got water. Right now, no crime. Now we're going to be able to unlock the police department, the fire department. We'll put them in a minute. There's your fire risk areas. But as soon as they give you the opportunity to have a firehouse, these people are kind of dumb. They want to burn the whole town down. So we're going to throw a fire station in. I can't get the police station. I need another $700, $800, $600, somewhere in there. But I put the police station out first. Now I go into the economy tab, like I said, and adjust. We've unlocked taxes. 12, they're happy. 13, they're irritated. 14, they're going to want to run from you. Got our 12,000. Need a firehouse. Need a firehouse like yesterday. There we go. Fire department, everybody happy. Now somebody's going to catch something on fire because that's just the way it works. No, I need to get my dump up in a little bit. That's $4,000, so we'll just wait a little bit. Because as you add a new building to your map, what'll happen is you're going to lose money. But then you'll slowly start to get it back. They're already complaining they need trash. Just waiting on the money, guys. While we're waiting on that, we'll go back to our info viewer. You can see your population. Right now everybody's young adults and teens. Noise pollution. That's traffic, that's cars. Over here, this is your garbage, your industrial area. Okay, they need landfill like yesterday, so I'll There's your landfill. And there goes your garbage trucks. Over time, if you want to get rid of your landfills, you're going to have to actually go in and get an incinerator and it'll burn all your trash. You won't have access, if you don't have the DLCs, you won't have access to the recycling center or these treatment plants. So you're just going to have to burn it. You got a nice little pop rush where they want more people. Your brain's saying hurry up and build someplace. But if you're looking around, they still got room to grow. What I did was I slowed time back down to normal. I'm gonna get my vehicle out. Usually the owner lives here. Tells you their job, where they live, that kind of stuff. You can do your info viewer and see how many people are working, what the name of the stores are. Right now we're just a sprawling little town, still making money. We just don't want to expand way too fast, like start going out. Because the faster you start expanding, the quicker you're going to start losing money. But I think I'm going to start my first expansion. Go down another 2. Over another 2. Put some water in. Go down 2. Over 2. Go back into my residential. Since I just bulldozed somebody's house. And I think I'm going to do the same thing up here. We'll go up 2. And over 2. Put some more water pipes in. And I'll put some more residential in. This is your new unique buildings. This is what you're going to get when you do the milestones and actually work your way through doing what they want you to do. Each unique building, especially on these milestones, like this one's locked. What it wants me to do is fill 3 cemeteries. And that'll give me the Plaza of the Dead. That's 10,000 squares of industrial area. Will give me something else. That's experience a meteor strike. That's easy to get. You just go over here, get your meteor strike, and you can drop it. We're gonna drop one out here. Just 'cause I don't know if any of y'all messed around with the disasters or anything else. As you see, we're still growing. Anytime you don't want the day or night, well, that just popped up. Now we can add policies. We've unlocked new roads, some canal systems for moving water around, the high school, which I currently don't need. But you can start putting some parks in. Some entertainment, make some people happy. But you go into your options at any time. Turn your disasters off. Turn the ability to spread fire. I have that turned off because one fire can burn your whole town down if your fire department doesn't get on it fast enough. Turn your day and night cycle off. There's your controls. Anything's too loud, you can turn it down, turn it up. I currently don't mess with the radio in the game because I am streaming and I don't want to get copyright infringement because they actually put some copyright music in if you've got some of the DLCs, so you can listen to some of the oldie stations. One of them had Buddy Holly on it. The bigger rocks, they will not build on them, so I kind of like to bulldoze this down. Now, one thing I forgot to show y'all is roads. And I showed you the roads, but you can actually build tunnels. Or you can build bridges. Now that I've got this up, I'm going to slap a little more industrial. Now we're going to get into districts. Districts are going to determine your policies. You go super wide with it, and just paint it like you would any other paintbrush in any other game. And this will determine your policies for those areas. We've got a little bit of housing here, so we're going to go out. So we're going to press triangle, scroll over to the policy button, hit your policies. Now you can put smoke detectors in houses. This is going to keep your chances of fire down, but it's going to cost you 5 cents every month. You can do your schools out, so people would rather go to school than they'd rather go to work than school. parks. I don't have any parks up right this minute. Later on, you'll be able to mess with the taxes in your city planning. So if you want lightning rods to keep your buildings from getting struck by lightning, fast recovery, so your emergency response vehicles go faster into the areas. Electric cars, that's part of one of the DLCs. But you could actually make people use electric cars. If you ever want to look at your milestones, you can always tab over here and look. What? Unique buildings? If you want to get any monuments. Well, it's not going to show me the monuments. If you want a sports arena, you just need to have people getting it. 30,000 people getting educated weekly. Not there yet. Still got good money coming in. Still got good population growth. And guess what? We're not a big city. We're not taking up a whole lot of area. I've still got plenty of room to go south. I've got some area to go east. West is kind of full.
Astrologers report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Fun thing about the meteors are, one, just like you expect, it makes a big crater. Two, it'll catch stuff on fire. But if you drop meteors, so you want to drop one in the water,
a meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
But if you drop them in water, it'll be like the movie Deep Impact, where it'll make a tsunami. And then you've got water rushing over and flooding out all your people. At any given time, okay, they just made that big old crater. You can hit, say, someplace level with my town. I hit square. Now I want to level all this back out, so we can make the curator disappear. So if you want to build right back over the top of it, like it never happened, there you go. It was never there, no proof. Unless you caught it on video, you didn't see me do nothing. So as you see, this fire is going to burn, and it's going to burn, and eventually it'll burn itself out. But you also got helicopters. These are like your smoke jumpers that will fly over, and they'll just dump water on these trees. Not going to see that for a little bit. Still got to get 3,600 people. Yeah. We're going to go into our monuments, and we've unlocked the Meteor Park. It costs 10 grand. It's noisy. But we want to let everybody know that we've got a meteor. See the big green circle around it? That's the happiness. People are going to get happy they got someplace to, a monument to look at. But there you go. They survived a meteor strike. Now they got something to look at and say, hey, we did it. But as you see, it's just a nice little slow going, unless you've got the cheats on. Nice little slow going city building game. Pause the game, because anytime you really want to do any major moving around or building or whatever, you kind of want the game paused. That way if you screw something up, you can fix it without having your population screaming at you. Games autosave every 10 minutes game time, I think. But I don't want to tear that power line down, so we'll go out like this. And there we go. Let's add some water. Eventually we're going to have to add more power because of the fact that more people means more power consumption. Get these water lines going. Got the water in. Everybody wants a place to live. So let's put some more residential up. I know I'm making this all residential, so I'm just gonna paintbrush over top of it. Check my fire coverage. They're not gonna make it out there. Or my school coverage. Health coverage, they're not gonna make it out there, so I'm gonna have to wait to make some money to put some education, some fire, some EMS. It's a police department out here. Sorry, I'm just checking the local Discord. Seeing if anything's going on. And back to work. Yeah, right now we're just waiting on money. Also, people are going to start leveling up. They're going to start building higher, building bigger. I just don't want to get my money down on the red. We gotta get rolling. I forgot I had it paused actually. Get everything rolling again. Beat it up. Now, one thing I know I'm gonna have issues with is traffic. Right now, it's just the main entrance and exit coming out of here and through the industrial area. But as money goes along, I will have to take out some of these buildings and some of this housing area and put in some nasty roundabouts and some of the other stuff because it makes it easier for traffic flow. I'm going to build that right there for a minute. Go on an upgrade tool, put the change directions on. That's all ingoing. Change direction. That's outgoing. So now we're going to have specific roads that people are only going to be able to go one way on. So to keep traffic kind of flowing. You could actually put the big 6-lane roads in, which would demo every house in this area. Like if I were going to put these in, it'd wipe out every house on the block. It also breed into that noise pollution thing. More cars, more people, more headaches. We're still doing pretty good. Everybody's still got jobs. Yes, the industrial's kind of taking a back seat. Oh no, we got a first fire. Let's watch the fire department get to work. Sorry about the rubbing on the mic. But, ladies and gentlemen, there's Johnny on the spot. We're getting that fire out. Now we got a little bit of power issues. Wind turbines. They're nice. But you see they got that nice big noise pollution. So I want it kind of out of the way. Up here you're only going to get it 3 miles, 3 megawatts. If I go over here, I'll get 8. That'll help generate some power. So then you get the healthcare, education, and fire going. So let's get some healthcare going. There we go. We now got healthcare. So now we've got ambulance services. People get sick, they're going to show up and take care of them. Cemeteries, we're getting close. 1800. Now I need 12 grand for the community school. As you see, it's a lively little town. Everybody's kind of going and growing. Got good traffic flow. Just like every other neighborhood out there. You got your old beat up cars and you've got your good cars. Garbage men hard at work. They don't get enough credit. They gotta deal with everybody's crap. Don't make a lot of money and work hard hours. Where's the cops going? This game is not like real life where the cops will... people will get out of the way for the cops. But as we're slowly growing, and it's a slow crawl, we're getting our people in, our Sims are doing good, they're starting to want more jobs. Got a little bit of a tree fire going right there. Luckily it's far enough out, it's not gonna burn nothing down. The forest fire stopped after the meteorite hit. The Wienermobile. And the hippie car. Sorry, first time I've ever seen them in the game. Well, we need to get some more industrial going. You even got birds flying. I think that's a bird. Could be an alien. I don't know. I'm gonna lose them. At least, nope. Build this out to there. Come out to here. Come out to here. Go back around. And slap that in there. My issue might be water. There's one little spot that won't get water. Two little spots. Don't have a lot of cash right this second, but can't make money if you don't spend money, is what I've always been told. Get the water going. They want industrial, so let's slap some more industrial out here. Let's throw in some more commercial, so they can throw up more mini marts. But she's still growing slowly. Get to that 1800 mark. Unlock some more houses and more stuff to put in. Speed time up. And there we go. We unlocked another area. Unlock some intersections, some more freeway stuff. Some more roads, new buildings, cemeteries. Because we're gonna start having people, as soon as they give you the ability to build cemeteries, gonna start having people drop. Such is life. I'm gonna slap a cemetery Back out here. I need to get a community school going, so the kids could go to school. Need a police department, so now everybody feels safe. Another $6,000, I'll drop a fire department to take care of them. But we're still making cash. Still got some population growth. Got some jobs going. And you see, zone this up, and they're rushing to get in here. Just like real life, everybody's in a hurry to go nowhere. Used to be on a local fire department back in the day, and pulled up on an auto accident. Cop was there. Cop asked the guy, he said, you know, what happened? Why were you speeding? The guy said, I was in a hurry. Cop asked him where he was in a hurry to go, where to go to, and he said, he was in a hurry to go home to watch TV. It doesn't make a lot of sense to almost die just so you go home and watch your favorite TV show. For electricity, these little water wind turbines are amazing. Set them out in the waterway. They don't need nothing. Just took them up to the power. All my power issues started fading. Still making money. Still got people coming in. Clean air, clean water. Dirty ground because of the industrial. Think I'm gonna make a zone for now we're gonna start losing people at an alarming rate. Because I put in self-sufficient housing. Which means the houses are gonna grow on their own. Population's gonna bottom out. Money's gonna hit the floor. But it should come back. Now, I want to do this. To add to it, do some more organic stuff. And I'm going to make another zone over here for my industrial. See if I can't get the industrial to be a little cleaner. We can do farming to knock all these factories out. Yeah, we're gonna make this a farming zone. So now we're gonna get rid of all that. As you see, the money's tanking. Well, what can you do? We're gonna connect that up. Connect that back into that. Connect that back into that before we go completely broke. We're gonna see if we can get our population to grow back using clean resources. This is part of the Clean Living DLC. But population is starting back up. Get some people back in, get some industry back up, everything start running again. And stop having to worry about pollution and mass cost of energy. And this is the Greener Living DLC. Which means you're going to see a lot more solar panels on buildings. You're going to start growing food on top of their houses. Eventually I'll put them all in electric cars. Because as you see, this ground is dirty. It's nasty. The smog, the pollution, all that stuff is killing people. Yeah, we'll take some money for a bailout. But I'll slap a new road in there real quick while I can. What I'm going to do is I'm going to press triangle on my economy. I'll grab some loans real quick. Hopefully those will hold me over until we get back up and running at full speed. Anytime you do any major policy changes or any major stuff that's going to cause massive issues, you're going to lose people. But I want to put in a recycling center right now while I've got the cash and I've got the people. Put the recycling center right across from the trash. That way people got stuff to throw away. I haven't used a single money cheat. I haven't used any of the other cheats in the game. This is all straight up as we go. We went from about 1,800 people down to 347. But as long as we're steadily growing back up and that negative balance starts working its way into a positive balance, we'll be doing some good. If anybody has any questions or would like to know something or see something, please don't be afraid to just pop it up in the chat. I'll do the best I can to answer any questions, and if I don't know the answers, I can either look it up and put it in the comments after I get done streaming, or I can give some references to some other YouTubers that kind of do this for a living when it comes to the City Skylines. As you see, we got bookstores coming back up. There's a nice little ice cream parlor. When a minute ago, this was all flat and there was nobody there. Oh, there's your GameCo, aka GameStop. There's your barbershop, Sports Clips. But these guys are now farming instead of dirtying up the land. So the ground's gone from that nasty color like it is right here next to the power plant. It's starting to turn green. It's starting to recycle the ground. Eventually what I'd like to do is get rid of these two coal plants and turn the coal plants into solar energy. I want to get rid of this landfill and then turn that into another recycling area. Where are y'all building? Looks like some silos. I want to turn this dirty water drop off so I'm not polluting the environment. Trying to do the green living thing in this game right now. We're back up to 623 people. 28, 29, we're growing. Go to my economy. We'll pay that loan back. I'm going to... Okay. Yeah, district's got everything I want on it. This district's got everything I want on it. But I'll be right back, I got a phone call. Sorry about that. Them stream freeze. If you currently see me flying around the map, could you put a 1 in chat for me? Just let me know that it's not completely froze up yet. It would be greatly appreciated. Looks like everything's moving around. Oh no, we got a fire over here. And here goes the fire department. Jumped out. Oh, excuse me, got the hiccups. Yeah, what's going on here? Not enough customers. When a building goes unoccupied, the best thing for you to do as a player is bust out the handy dandy bulldozer and mow it to the ground. Abandoned buildings means high crime rate, low attractivity to your area, and just all around people don't like it. And as you see, as I changed everything over, we're still growing. Money's coming in, but it's not flying in. I'm just ready to get rid of those 2 power stations. What I might do, so I still got a little bit of cash, is toss that in there. See if I can demo it. Now, it's not the button I'm looking for. Electricity. We are still good on electricity. So I took out the coal plant. So now we're self-sufficient off of fossil fuels. We're on clean energy. We're hemorrhaging money, but we're not throwing it out the door. Take out the loan real quick. Looking at the pollution chart, we're doing pretty good. Just gotta get this area cleaned up. That's what the power plant was. Need to get some road maintenance going, but I can't do that until I get some cash flow. Like some public transportation, but that's also based on cash. Got some organics going out. Got some regular general goods. I need to get some parks or something in to make some people happy. Education's doing good. Healthcare is good. Fire services are kind of crappy. Looking for a cheap park. Small playground. Can y'all stop playing with matches? Oh, somebody's driving a John Deere. Oh, look at the landfill. I do not have another facility to open it into. Doing good on recycling. The red's still going away. Population's still growing. Jobs are still coming in. Get the money back up, get out of the negative. Get that loan paid off. Go back into my viewer. Water's good, electric's good. Fire's not too bad. Healthcare is good. Childcare, elderly, not there yet. Traffic's doing great except for this intersection. Everything coming in, but everybody's trying to hurry up and build. And what I need to do is after I get my money back up, let's go to roads. And we hate these in the States. We'll put a roundabout in. Right about here. So we can just keep traffic flowing. Roundabouts are kind of like a cuss word. But if they're in, then they make things a little easier. Or they can put some 6-lane roads in. And do the major outside of the town in them. Well, we went from negative income to positive income. We went from no people to 1,800, back down to 234, back up to 1,700. Kind of stabilized. I just have to get this intersection right here at the beginning of town built out, fixed. That's going to take a cash income. Sorry if it looks like I'm just sitting here, but I'm actually just sitting here. I'm watching this traffic, and I know I need to fix the entrance and the exits of the city. But with all these tractors, semis just randomly turning around and blocking the roads. Thinking I really need to start getting some bigger roads in. Also looks like we got a little bit of a power issue. Well, we're back in the positive money again. It's gonna cost me another 12 grand to get another pump. And the power issue's gone. Must be all these solar energy plants, or solar towers on people's houses. So to fix this issue, I am going to turn the dramatic weather off. Turn that little chirper off. Turn my disasters off. Just so I don't have to worry about no power outages for a little bit. Oh, we've got a housing crisis. And not enough money to fix it right this second. Sorry about that, we had dogs running in and out. But for those that are just joining me, we start off with pretty much this size area. We were running off of coal and fossil fuels. I got rid of all of them and have expanded to using clean energy. Only thing that's making any dirt polluted is that landfill. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go landfill, and I'm going to have it emptied. Once it's emptied, I'm going to bulldoze it to the ground and get rid of it, and maybe put another recycling center in. Well, we've also got power issues. There's no good wind energy going on out here, and need 12 grand for another one. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, y'all. Nature was calling. Just waiting on cash to build up so I can put another power plant in. Using clean energy, because that's what I want to kind of do with this. And then we'll start expanding again. Like I said earlier, if you're playing this game and you're in a hurry, you can put the money cheat on. Then you can build as fast as you want, as much as you want, and not have to worry about any of the slowdowns. But if you want to play the game and get achievements and stuff like that, you have to actually turn the game on and let everything progress slowly. Right now we need people, we need electricity. 'Cause I think we've outlived our little welcome here and need to get bigger. Go into policies, and we're going to turn that on. For those recreational smokers, yes, it is active. It gives me more money, brings in more tourists. Well, that should drastically drop my energy consumption down. But it looks like it's also going to mess with my cash flow drastically. So, I can't do that. Not right this second. So we're going to have some energy issues for a minute. And we're going to work our way back up. But this is another game like SnowRunner or Stellaris or some of the other games where you're kind of stuck at the mechanics of the game. In SnowRunner, MudRunner, those kind of games, you lose track of time because you're driving and planning out your routes, where you want to go. In this game, in Stellaris, you're kind of limited on your resources and your population growth and stuff like that. So that's what I'm doing. Stuck waiting on people. Waiting on people to move in, which they don't have a lot of room to move in. And I'm stuck waiting on them to pay their taxes. In SimCity, on PC, which was the last one I played, you're pretty much limited to playing online and limited to playing with friends. This game is a offline single player game only, which in some ways I like, in some ways I don't, because I like to play multiplayer and possibly build my city on the other side of that area over there, have a buddy over here on this side building their city, and we connect the two together and trade and that kind of stuff. But we've got our 12 grand. Get people from whining and crying about not being able to turn their internet on and watch their TVs and stuff. We'll give them more power. And that fixed that. I think I'm gonna bulldoze these power lines down. I should be able to take them down without having any power issues and be able to keep building. So all the power lines are gone down, except for the ones coming from out here. Because now everything's off the central power line grid. We're gonna bring some more roads out. Bring these water lines out. Switch this back over to fill. Fill that up there, and due to the fact that we're running clean, we'll put some industrial right here. Fill in all the little blanks. Oh no, 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 no. Get rid of those big dirty smoke stacks. Come on, get rid of those big dirty smokestacks. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open the lid back up. So we got trash issues. What I'm gonna do is come over, go out here, go out here, go over here. No, that's not what I want to do. Oh, crap. But yeah, guys, for a basic start, this is a good way to go. And if you have any more questions, like I said, just toss them down there in the comment section. If you liked what you've seen, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. If you didn't like what you've seen, hit the thumbs down button. If you want to see me do more of the City Skylines, SnowRunner, Farm Sim, Ride 3, any other games that I play, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to try to put out some more content. Besides that, I will talk to y'all later. Bye.